installment of Beerocracy. This is where I play beer pong with a civic and political engagement leader while interviewing them. Today I have the infamous Professor McLaughlin. He is most known for putting WashU on the map and for the first and only time WashU will ever be recognized on 5th year. So you don't really drink alcohol because you have some morals, and that's important.
Yeah.
So will be drinking a Natty Light because I make bad decisions and I like to sit in them.
If you made bad decisions, truly, you'd be at UChicago. So just in fairness, right?
I once hooked up with a kid from UChicago. I don't recommend.
Well,
Okay, I have two of the least alcoholic tasting alcoholic beverages here. Try them. One's lemonade, one's like cider. See which one you like more.
So you're gonna drink this?
Yeah.
There's alcohol in that?
Yes.
Oh.
What do you think?
It tastes a little bit like lemonade. Angry Orchard.
I know.
Hard cider. They don't screw around at the Angry Orchard.
No.
They just go all in.
Everyone likes it hard.
Yeah. I think.
Okay, so that one. So aim for the cup. Don't put your elbow over because then you're cheating and you suck.
Elbow over what? Like over?
your
Like I can't be like.
Yeah, because like I'm a small.
I can't just go like that.
Yeah.
Right? Does anyone ever try an angle to like go like this?
No, you can be the first.
Is it a stupid idea?
Probably.
To, like,
you can try it.
How about that?
I'm impressed.
Bam! That'll probably be the only one that I get. But I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm
Sitting while I
enjoy it.
shove my foot in the wall because you
okay.
win. Okay. When did you go bald?
So there was a definitive moment when, not when I went bald, but when I recognized I was going bald. Yeah, there was a. So one day I was at a friend's apartment when the group of us were all sitting in a circle, and someone took a picture of the whole group, but like I didn't turn around, like it was just like they didn't tell us they were taking a picture, and I happened to be like with my back to and I saw that big bald spot. Just, it was unmistakable. There was no denying it.
Can I touch it?
Touch my bald head? Yeah, go ahead. Because I've been under the weather, I haven't shaved now in like 3 or 4 days.
So if you became the chancellor of WashU, what would be the first thing you would do?
It seems like there's so much money spent on universities on like non-teaching and non-research type activities to try and boost, like universities are spending hundreds of $millions to try and boost themselves in the rankings, just like 1 or 2 spots.
Right.
Which I understand, I get it, like so many people just focus on the rankings and they just apply to schools based on the rankings. But then you get in like this academic arms race where like every school is like spending on more and more stuff just to try and boost themselves 1 or 2 spots in the rankings. And it's really making it where it's not affordable. Like, is that what college is going to be in the future? Where you just have the children of the elite families and then a handful of poor kids who got scholarships, right. and that's basically, and everybody else can just get like a working
over. Close. The more you think about it, the worse you do.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Everyone hates vegans, but in your emails, you seem to have a personal vendetta against vegans.
Yeah.
Has a vegan ever harmed you in any way?
Emotionally. They have harmed me emotionally, these vegans. These vegans are not to be underestimated.
They're
you gotta watch out for these people.
PETA will take any measures necessary.
Oh, they will, and I'm sure I'm on their list, right? I'm sure they got a blacklist or something. I'm at the top. But I'm vegetarian, and I tried veganism for a while.
Fuck, I hated it.
Did not take. Actually, I had to go to a doctor. You like cheeses?
Cheese is so good.
Quesadillas, stuff like that.
Oh,
that's the biggest.
Quesadilla.
That's the biggest give up to go to veganism.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
It really, yeah, you're giving up.
I need some joy in my life.
Some joy. It's like my life might be a living hell. Whatever else is going on.
If I can have a quesadilla.
Yeah, if you can have a quesadilla, life isn't that bad.
Right.
Right, as long as you've got that quesadilla. Right?
That's what matters. Okay. How long do you spend crafting your emails? Be honest.
I spend, so if it's just if it's no problem. No, you should celebrate. Yeah. Take your moment of glory.
Celebration. Come on, celebrate. Sometimes I sing that song when I have to pee, and I say like, urination time, come on, let's urinate, it's time to urinate. Okay, let's talk politics. Are you engaged in politics at all?
Sadly, so
bad.
I'm not that engaged in politics. I vote, and I care about political issues, but I've never been someone who was like protesting things and stuff like that. And it actually kind of makes me sad, particularly in this political environment. Sometimes actually I feel bad and feel like I wish I was more engaged and stuff like that. So that's maybe a regret that I have. So it's not that I don't care about the issues. I've just never, I don't know, I feel like I'm so focused with my teaching, it almost like sometimes just like shuts out all of these other things and stuff, you know. So.
You're a wizard, Harry. How many times have you dressed up as Harry Potter?
0.
Really?
But I would definitely be willing to do it if it was for the good cause. Or for no cause at all.
For the kids.
For the kid, yeah, do it for the children, right? If you ever want somebody to do anything, just say, do it for the children, right? And it's like, okay, they will do it. I don't know.
Who do you like better, Ryden or Martin?
So I have never met Andrew Martin, which has not stopped me from making memes about him.
As one should.
But I think the first time I meet Andrew Martin will be the day that he shows up to be like, you're out of here. I think that's when we will meet. So that's actually a bad thing for me, the day I meet Andrew Martin. It's like the day, that's my last day of Watch You. But Mark Wright and I actually got to meet him when I got back from Hike for Kids. Long story short, we had this meeting and just kind of shared with him what happened, and he gave me a tie.
He gave you a tie?
You're damn right he did give me a Wash You tie.
So are you gonna win this?
I might.
Are you serious?
By accident, I might. So with Hike for Kids,
Yeah.
I was an MBA student, and let me back up. So I was doing my PhD here, and I won this award. It was like a kind of a prestigious award for PhD and stuff, and everything was going well. And then my grandfather died.
Sorry.
And he was someone who was really special in my life. I hadn't been able to see him for a long time when I was a kid because he knew I was being mistreated, and my mom was like wouldn't let me see my grandparents because they wanted to raise me themselves.
Right.
And so when he passed away, it was like the first person in my life who was really important that died.
Right.
And I don't know if you call it a midlife crisis or whatever, but I was just like, I gotta do more of my life. Because I looked and I thought everything I've been doing in my life up till that point was just I've been in poverty and I was trying to get out and make a living. But then now it's like I'm doing this PhD, my grandpa died. What does my life really mean? Like, what the hell am I doing here? And so I had this gut check and I said, I gotta do something more in my life. And so I actually decided that I put my PhD on hold, and I decided I thought I still wanted to be a professor, but I wasn't 100% sure. And I basically decided to transfer to the MBA program.
Right.
And when I was doing the MBA, the very first day we had this trip where we go do volunteering. They put me next to a student who was visually impaired.
Yeah.
And she was like telling me about this school in Cameroon for blind children, and that they were going to shut down the school due to the lack of money and all this stuff. And I didn't have a lot of money at the time. I really wanted to help. But I was like, I will find a way to keep that school open. Like, I promise you. I said, what if I did this hike? What if I walked across the country to try, and I was overweight at the time. And people were like, I don't think you could do that, but if you could, I would donate money. And so I went and did this walk, and people donated $15,000, and we kept the school open and everything. So, and I lost like 55 pounds.
Holy shit.
So yeah, I've gained some of it back, I'll be honest.
You look
But
fit.
I'm trying. Well, I'm tall,
nice
so it's
salamander.
easier. Like I spread like a salamander.
It's like a nice thin salamander. Do you think the rumors about Trump having a tiny dick are true? That's a valid question.
I'm sorry. I don't know. There's one way to find out.
Very bad at this.
I do think the fact that he's obsessed with that could say something.
Right.
Right? Like, because if he was confident he might not care. He just like someone
Right.
makes a comment and he's like, whatever.
Do you have any pets or kids?
No, I don't have any kids. I had a vasectomy when I was 29 years old because I thought I really wanted to focus, like I said, on, you know, making an impact and stuff. And I felt like for me, if I had kids, I felt like I would try to have my whole life be around those kids and really try and focus on those kids. And I just felt like I wanted to do other things. When I was at the doctor getting the vasectomy, he's like, so how many kids do you have? And I said, none. And he's like, wait, do you want to do this or whatever? And I was like, dude, you better cut that thing or whatever. And I was like, make it happen, man. So he did. So we don't have kids. Oh,
I was close.
almost.
I was so close.
I don't know how I did it.
Wow.
I'm just a natural, I guess.
I'm the worst. I have to filibuster. Get it?
Okay.
I'll wear this. I'm like a Smurf's pubes.
Oh,
Oh, I just picked margarine versus butter. Oh, this is Henrietta. She had an accident, and now we fist her.
Fister. What is it? Let me, before you answer that, what is margarine?
Margarine.
Like I've seen it in
like
the stuff. Like I know,
an oil
but how is
substitute.
it different than what? Like, so there's no dairy in it?
No, it's oil.
So it's vegan. It's vegan
Technically,
butter?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's probably,
Fuck the vegans.
yeah, this,
Sorry, Peter. Okay. Margarine versus butter. Does anyone have a timer? Ready? And margarine. Margarine is fake fucking news. Okay? Does it really even know what it is? I don't think so. Okay? This is big. I'm very, very like, okay, so in my house, we had margarine growing up because we were like, it's healthy. It's not healthy. It's fucking oil, man. Butter came from a cow. It came from the fucking teat. Don't you want the teat? Like, I'm sorry. If anything has taught me growing up is that the teat is always better. And I just think that it's fake and it lies to you. And when you taste real butter, it tastes so much better. It's like one of those like stupid, annoying, like mothers from like the suburbs that are like, oh, if my kid only eats apple slices, they won't know what sugar tastes like and they'll be happy. False. Your kid will be miserable and they'll hate you and they'll start doing drugs when they're 16 years old, okay? Let that be a lesson. And I just think that margarine starts all of this and that if we got rid of margarine and other fake foods, it'd be better. And that is my time. Thank you.
thank you.
This is the Bureaucracy. You've been a lovely interviewee guest.
Thank you.
I'm Emily Gross, and let life be life.